pressing down, you can see it start to rise, grabbing the tip and slowly pulling it out. There it is, perfect release. A gentle dab to soothe the skin.
Let's ease it out right there. Gentle pressure, smooth release, perfect.
There goes a slow little thread. Watch it curl. Perfect. Moving to the next one. Gentle pressure and release. So smooth. Two together here. Beautiful clean pores. All done. Just relax. I'm going to ease this little clog out. There it comes. Slow and steady. Beautiful release. Wipe it clean. Nice and fresh.
Pressing down nice and slow. Notice that little bead coming up. There we go. The plug's sliding right out. And lifted. We'll blot the area perfectly clear.
Press. There it goes. Little coil. Clean. Another one. So satisfying.
Up to the proper. Perfect. The next one. There it is. Smooth and clean. Another tiny one. Perfect. This last larger one. Slow and steady. Gorgeous release.
Press, steady, there it comes. The plug is sliding out, perfect. Clean pore, I'll dab and soothe, smooth again.
I'm positioning the loop directly over the blackhead. Gentle downward pressure and the plug starts to lift. There it is, cleaned out nicely. Moving to the next one, same technique, press and glide. Aftercare serum to calm.
That I set the loop directly around the blackhead and apply slow, even pressure. Once the plug starts to rise, I keep the tool steady and let the material follow its natural path out of the pore. You can
Placing the loop right over the pore, gentle pressure, and there it is coming up. We'll wipe that away, moving just above, same controlled press, second one released beautifully.
I'm placing the loop over the blackhead and applying steady downward pressure. You can see the plug start to rise. There's the core coming out in one piece. We'll lift that away. Moving to the next pore.
I'm setting the loop over the blackhead and applying slow, even pressure. You can see the plug rise up right there. Next one, same technique. It comes out cleanly and the pore instantly flattens.
We place the loop directly around the blackhead and apply even pressure. You'll see the plug start to rise. There it is, oxidized sebum mixed with keratin.
I'm surrounding the blackhead with the loop and applying steady pressure. Cleansing plug coming through. There it is. We'll move a bit higher for the next one. Gentle, consistent pressure lets the...
Applying gentle, even pressure around the pore. Now the oxidized cap releases first, followed by the soft sebaceous plug beneath it. Keeping the tool steady allows it to come out in one...
Steady pressure with the loop extractor centers the blackhead. As the tool compresses the surrounding skin, the oxidized tip begins to rise. The entire plug of sebum...
I'm pressing the loop directly over the center of the clog and applying steady, even pressure. You can see the dark plug rise first, followed by the pale sebum core. Once it's fully expressed, I lift away and block.
I'm positioning the loop directly over the blackhead, applying slow, even pressure. You can see the plug start to rise. There it is, one steady pull and it's out.
All right, a little bit of pressure here.
Okay.
There we go, and it's coming up nicely. I'm just going to wipe that away.
Feels a lot lighter already.
Great. One more small one right beside it, and clean. Looks good.
I'm positioning the loop directly over the first blackhead and applying gentle downward pressure. The clogged oil plug slides up through the opening. There it is. Wipe away with a clean pad. Moving to the next one. Slow,
Gentle pressure with the loop, and the plug begins to rise. You can see the darker tip coming through, and we wipe it away. Moving to the next pore, same technique, steady pressure, and there's the filament. I'm placing the tweezers on either side of the pore to create gentle pressure. You can see the tip of the blackhead start to appear. As I keep steady tension, the plug slides out in one.
Placed, setting the loop right over the blackhead, gentle pressure, and there it comes. A smooth, steady release. You can see the plug curling up in the extractor. We'll lift it away. Perfect.
The loop is pressed gently around the blackhead, guiding the sebaceous plug out in one smooth motion. You can see the waxy core glide upward before it's lifted away.
Here. A little pressure around the pore and you can see the plug start to rise. There it goes. Dark tip first, followed by the softer, lighter core. Wipe that away and the skin looks clean. We'll repeat on the
Settling the loop right around the pore. Gentle pressure, and there it goes. That tiny ribbon is the oxidized oil we call pressure.
We'll place the loop gently around the blackhead and apply slow, even pressure. The material is releasing. There it is, a smooth plug coming out cleanly. And now we'll lift it away. A quick dab with a sterile.
Gentle pressure here, there it goes, perfect. Wiping the loop. Another one right along the crease, good release, smooth extrusion, nice and clean, skin is looking clear already.
Center the loop, apply steady pressure, and you'll see the plug start to lift. Smooth release, wipe, move to the next one, stretch the skin just a bit. Another gentle press.
Placing the loop right over the center of the pore and easing in just a bit of pressure. There it comes. Dark cap first, followed by that creamy plug underneath. Perfect release will blot away the excess oil.
Steady pressure around the pore, and here it comes. A firm plug rises right out. Smooth, even movement keeps the skin safe. Dab away the excess oil, and the
Applying gentle pressure with the loop, you can see the plug ease out of the pore. The gauze picks it up and the skin instantly looks smoother. Moving to the next one, this darker blackhead slides out in one piece.
Gently stretching the skin, placing the loop right around the blackhead. Steady pressure down, you'll see it start to rise. There it comes. Smooth, even strand. Lift and wipe with gauze. Moving to the next one, same approach.
I'm placing the loop right over the blackhead and applying gentle, even pressure. As you can see, the plug starts to rise, and there it is.
We set the loop just around the blackhead, apply even pressure, and the plug starts to rise. There's the darker tip coming out, followed by the softer yellow core. Now it's free. Moving to the next pore, slow, steady pressure, and the strand. Placing the loop right around the blackhead, gentle pressure, and there it goes, smooth and clean.
I'm placing the loop right over the pore and pressing down. There we go. That one slides out smoothly. Wiping it away, moving to the next. Steady pressure, another clean release. You can see the
We place the loop over the blackhead and apply gentle, even pressure. The plug begins to rise, dark at the tip, pale beneath. A smooth strand follows as the pore empties completely. Once the material